Gentlemen, I'm sorry if you're right in front of the speaker. I want to make it loud enough for here. Is everybody in the corners hear me okay? Is it too loud that I need to turn down any? Okay, I'll just be careful for you guys right here. Sorry about that. Welcome to tonight's 6th grade band concert, and looking forward to working with these kiddos through the program. They have done an exceptional job getting ready. So as our concert says, from the beginning to now. So we want to showcase kind of where everybody started, and a lot of you as parents probably heard a lot of these kids starting off. But we're going to talk about the different concepts we've learned to this point, and so as we go through each song, I'll talk about what each song has done, and what we're accomplishing through each phase of it to get through the end. This is a really nice, large 6th grade band. There are 160 students that we have in 6th grade band this year, which is awesome. And we are very lucky the way that our school is set up. We get to team teach 6th grade through high school. So I tell these kiddos that, whether they like it or not, they get to see this ugly face for 7 years if they stay all the way through high school band. That's just one of the things that's actually a really kind of cool thing is they go to 7th grade next year and they know the band steps. So there's 1 hour already that they should feel pretty comfortable knowing what they expect out of 7th grade. And we always give them a heads up going, hey, 7th grade teachers like this behavior. And then in high school, they like this behavior. And so, we kind of coach them along to get ready for the next stage of their life or whatever. Again, they're doing some really, really wonderful things as we're going to showcase a lot. And I want to try not to talk too much so that you can let them be the dazzling performers that they are. I do ask that if you have any cell phones or electronic devices at this time, please silence them. And that way we can enjoy the concert as best as possible. The very first thing that we did once we got our instruments is that with the wind players that are all the people in the first 7 rows here in front of me, they had to learn how to kind of make sounds on their mouthpieces and things like that first. So the first week or so that we played, we literally did mouthpiece things. So we're going to demonstrate what the first day of band sounded like. I might suggest you cover your ears. Now, as band teachers, please understand, we have 2 hours of beginning band. There is not enough Excedrin in this world to take care of the headache that we had every day. No, I'm just kidding. Okay? But I will say there's another reason why I don't live very close to school, so I have about a 15-20 minute drive with no radio, complete silence. No. Anyway, so within a little bit, within a couple of days, and obviously pretty quick, they actually started sounding better. So this is what they eventually came to within the first couple of days of sounding, okay? So then we started teaching them notes and things like that. So if you look through the song list, whenever they're actually there, we're known by numbers mostly. So we're going to do number 1, which is their first note, and the percussionists, the snare drummers, are doing their right hand exercises. tall. Playing an instrument means they're required to breathe differently, things like that. Hand positions, all that stuff. We are very lucky that we get to split up. I get to teach woodwinds. I'm Mr. Schneider. And so the front, about 4 rows here is all my kiddos that I see every day. And then Mr. Waddell, who's not here tonight. He and his wife had their 3rd child Friday night. So he's home with his family. But he teaches all the brass kiddos. And then Mr. Martin, who's back here against the back wall, teaches all the percussion people in the back. And so we're able to split them up every day and get a lot accomplished that way. Because every woodwind, brass family, things like that, all have different things to teach. So it's really cool. Our next song is number 3, which is the 2nd note. And the snare drummers get to play with their left hand. Ooh-ah. And then shortly right after that, we go to number 5, which is where we learn our 3rd note, and the percussion gets you to alternate between right and left hands. Everybody say, ooh-ah. All right, there. All right. The next song we have is number 10, called Steppin'. And we are, basically this one, all those notes that they've been playing have been all whole notes. They're 4 counts each, and they're long tones. That helps develop our sound, our tone, things like that. Now we're playing half notes, which are 2 counts. And again, changing notes. So the fingers have to move faster, their articulation at the tongue, and things like that. And then after doing half notes for a little bit of time, we move to number 16, which involves quarter notes. So they're now 1 count each as they play through. And so again, the articulation moves faster, the fingers start moving faster, and percussionists start doing a thing called paradiddle, which is percussion doing these things called rudiments, which are stick patterns. And so they get to do a different kind of stick pattern than what they're used to doing. Our next song, number 17, is Rain, Rain. And this is actually the first song that they learned that has words to go with it, something they would probably know. And if you're like me at this time of year after Monday and all this stuff, I really want the rain, rain to go away and come again like way later. Isn't that pretty cool? You can applaud him if you like. All right, so our next song is another kind of folk song, so it's another song that they start learning that most of us, if you've ever been in band, you end up playing. And I've yet, in 25 years of teaching, to find an Aunt Rhody. There's got to be one out there somewhere, because that's what this one's named after, okay? But it is 2 more notes that they've learned at this point, and all the other concepts they've learned. So here is number 20, better known as Go Tell Aunt Rhody. Our next song is Merrily We Roll Along. This one's the first time that they actually have a repeat sign at the end of the song, and so they play all the way through, and then it's like, oh, we have to go back and play it all again. So kind of like the old days, if you're old enough like me, remember the old actual typewriters? You have to hit and then like hit the bar. That's kind of what we have to do here. They got to go all the way back to the beginning and repeat all the way through. It also has a new concept. All these songs have been in 4/4 this time, so there's 4 beats in a measure, and the quarter note gets the beat. We also introduced in this, they just have a C at the beginning of it now, which is common time. 4/4 time is the most common time. If you listen to most popular music, it's in 4. And so that is the concept for this is common time. And percussionists, snare drummers, get introduced the buzz rolls. So that's another rudiment that they're learning, and it's actually a way to connect the notes better with them. So now as we're progressing, and all these songs have been unison, everybody's been playing the same part. Again, you have flutes playing higher, clarinet, saxophones, trumpets kind of playing in the middle, and you got trombone, euphoniums all the way back in the back, playing a lot lower. Now we're getting to the point, in fact, while I do this, just so everybody knows how everything breaks down, flutes, kind of raise them up a little bit for me, please. So we see how many we have of each section. So there's a lot of flutes this year, which is awesome. Thank you. Put it back down. Clarinets, please hold them. Quite a few there as well, which is awesome. And saxophones. Yeah, don't hurt yourselves. They got neck strap on. Good, all right. So that's all the woodwind family. And then we have the brass family with trumpets. Good deal, thank you. And we have trombones. Yeah. And we have another thing called euphoniums. A lot of old school people like me would say baritones and things like that. Or some people call them fondly baby tubas because they're half size of a tuba. And then very, very far back, that's all brass family, by the way. And then very back we have percussion. They have all kinds of stuff from bass drums and snare drums. We have mallets back over here. We have triangles and cymbals and lions and tigers and bears. Anyway, so they have all kinds of stuff back there. I'm a percussionist by trade. That's my main instrument. And I've been doing it for like almost 40 years. And I'm still learning percussion stuff. That's how many things are out there that I can keep learning. So this next song is Gaining Independence. And it's a duet. And so we actually have brass playing line A and woodwinds are playing line B. So they're getting to hear some different things and interact with each other differently and playing different notes together so they can hear the difference of sound. Our next song is number 34. It's called The Frogs Song, and it's in a round form. So we had brass start that last one. So the woodwinds are going to start the round this time, and the brass will answer them. This also has a one measure repeat, so that way they play a measure, and immediately after it has a cymbal to show them to play that measure again. So it's just a new concept that was in this song. So here is The Frogs Song.